Definitely does. It is going to be like that pretty much from start to finish. I think the only thing that's drifting through that blue sky is going to be some high clouds, mainly for areas down across southeast Mass. Look what we have going for us the rest of the work week. Temperatures near 70 today, and we make it into the low 70s Thursday and again on Friday. But it is going to be cooler along the coast, at least for periods of the next 3 days. Overall, not too bad. So if you can't get outside today, you have Thursday and Friday to do so. Current temperatures ranging in the 50s and 60s, 58 in Boston, 54 in Worcester, 53 still in Jaffrey, 45 in Provincetown, and we're at 61 in Norwood. There's that wind, not overly strong, and it's going to generally stay out of the northwest for today. Strong enough that we don't have that sea breeze, but that northwest wind is going to keep temperatures cooler, especially for Cape Cod. What we have going with our radar and satellite, luckily not tracking anything. High pressure is across Pennsylvania. It'll continue to dominate our forecast over the next couple of days with some ridging that builds in aloft, so that is going to continue to keep us dry. Here's our future forecast going forward. So temperatures are going to climb into the upper 50s, low 60s by noon. Fantastic weather to take your lunch outside. And by this afternoon, high temperatures make it into the upper 60s to the low 70s for our inland spots. Now, I do think we'll stay mainly in the 60s across the coast, and where it's going to be just a tad bit cooler is going to stay in the 50s across parts of Cape Cod and then also down across the islands. But overall, a great day to get outside and still above average in the city of Boston. Your Fenway forecast for today, 6:45. It's going to be pretty comfy and sunny, 60 degrees for that first pitch. The wind will be coming in from left field to right field, and overall not overly strong. Overnight we'll have light wind, maybe some clouds around. Temperatures going to drop pretty nicely into the upper 30s, low 40s. So it's off to a cool start tomorrow morning, but then we're back at it again with mostly sunshine as we head into the upper 60s, low 70s, maybe climbing a degree or two higher than what we eventually reached for today. Temperatures staying in the mid 50s to the mid 60s across the coast because we will have a sea breeze that develops. If you like that, stick around for Friday as temperatures climb a couple more degrees into the low to mid 70s. And then look at this. Unfortunately, things not timing out so nicely for the weekend as we drop into the 60s. That comes with the return chance of rain. About a 10% chance later in the day on Friday, mainly for areas north of Route 2 into southern New Hampshire. A better shot at that comes Saturday. Unfortunately, looking at that, about an 80% chance. That moves out by Sunday. We dry things out, but the wind picks up and it's going to be cooler. We have nice and dry weather. We do have the opportunity for showers a couple days over the next 7. We'll take a closer look at when that arrives. We are pretty spoiled, aren't we? And we're going to continue being spoiled through the rest of the work week as temperatures are going to stay in the 70s. We keep that sunshine around. At least mostly sunny skies while it remains cooler on the coast. Changes, though, this weekend. Temperatures drop. It does come with some showers at least one of the days. And then we'll make a rebound back to the 70s next week. How does that sound? We look at our current temperatures, 50s and 60s out there. Still in the 50s from Jaffrey down to Worcester. Provincetown, Hyannis as well, Nantucket, we include you in that. Mid to upper 60s within Metro West, 63 though in Bedford, 62 Lawrence down to Boston and Nashua. The wind is fairly light for most of us. There's just a slight breeze working through Worcester and Nashua, so it's about a north to west breeze, and we're going to keep that direction throughout the day. It won't be overly strong, but enough that it's going to continue to keep some of our spots closer. As we look at our radar and satellite, high pressure off to our west, we have the northwest flow around it. Will continue to remain dry with that high pressure nearby. Just some high clouds that'll be drifting on through at times. Upper 60s to the low 70s is where you head. A lot of low 70s within Metro West. Upper 60s from the North Shore down to Boston. Cooler down on the South Shore, Cape Cod, and the islands. You'll have that wind that's working in off the chilly Atlantic water right now in the upper 40s. So that's going to keep your temperatures down compared to everyone else. Some spots in the 50s, close to 60 degrees. Now through the overnight, temperatures are going to fall near 40 and into the low 40s. We'll just have some clouds around. So tomorrow's off to a cool start. Sunrise at 5:49, and before then, temperatures are going to be mild to cool. So if you're out this evening, temperatures are going to be in the 60s. So fairly comfortable if you're headed to the Sox game or headed to the Celtics game. We look at the forecast come tomorrow, and temperatures are similar to today, maybe a degree or two higher as we make into the upper 60s, low 70s. The wind remains light, so there will be a sea breeze, mid 50s to the mid 60s across the coast, but a lot of low 70s. If you don't hit the low 70s today, you have a better shot inland tomorrow. Temperatures staying in the 60s and the 50s across the coast, and I think in Boston we're making it into the upper 60s. So looking at that temperature trend, we hold on to the low to mid 70s come Friday, but then here's our temperature trend into the weekend, 60s as temperatures fall and head closer to average. Rain chances coming up, about a 10% chance tomorrow, and then we look at about an 80% chance come Saturday, so it's going to be a soggy one. Future forecast, just some clouds for the overnight, mostly sunshine tomorrow. Here's a disturbance that we bring through the evening but you can see the rain chances favoring areas of southern New Hampshire, and then also just a quick shot at a spot shower tomorrow evening, and then it's out of here. Then we get back in the sunshine for Friday. But here's the trend for Saturday, and this is the European model's depiction of what's going to happen. 7 a.m. we're still dry, but then we bring in the showers through the morning. It continues through the afternoon and in the evening. So most of the day is going to feature some showers, and I think we could pick up anywhere from about a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Looking at the precipitation so far, about 2.5 inches within Boston is what we've picked up, just slightly below what is considered normal, but at least about half of the state is still in a moderate drought across Massachusetts. We'll dry things out for Sunday, and then it remains windy as well. High temperature close to 60 degrees, and again, this is closer to average. Upper 50s is our typical high for this time of the year. But look where we rebound back to Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures head for the 70s. Sunshine is there as well.